Hello and welcome. Here we are on a Saturday morning, Mothering Sunday tomorrow. We get tomorrow off from the Book of Job, but we are ending this week with chapter 22, ending the week, beginning the first half of the first chapter of the second half of the Book of Job on our journey through Lent. And here we are. You can see I've started the penultimate purple line on the bottom arm of my cross. We are getting closer all the time, moving towards the middle and Easter Day. And as I say, beginning the first chapter of the second half of the Book of Job today. Yesterday we had that great chapter where Job stated quite simply the issue of theodicy and the struggle that we have to understand why God doesn't sometimes do what we call justice. And we're going to hear what Eliphaz has to say in response to Job's complaint. This is Job chapter 22, using the contemporary English version of the Bible. Eliphaz from Teman said, "What use are we humans to God, even the wisest of us? If you were completely sinless, that would still mean nothing to God all-powerful. Is he correcting you for worshipping him? No, it's because of your terrible sins. To guarantee payment of a debt, you have taken clothes from the poor, and you refused bread and water to the hungry and thirsty, although they were rich, respected and powerful. You have turned away widows and have broken the arms of orphans. That's why you were suddenly trapped by terror, blinded by darkness and drowned in a flood. God lives in the heavens above and the highest stars where he sees everything. Do you think the deep darkness hides you from God? Do thick clouds cover his eyes as he walks around heaven's dome high above the earth? Give up those ancient ideas believed by sinners who were swept away without warning. They rejected God all-powerful, feeling he was helpless, although he had been kind to their families. The beliefs of these sinners are truly disgusting. When God's people see the godless swept away, they celebrate, saying, 'Our enemies are gone and our fire has destroyed their possessions. Surrender to God all-powerful. You will find peace and prosperity. Listen to his teachings and take them to heart. If you return to God and turn from sin, all will go well for you. So get rid of your finest gold as though it were sand. Let God all-powerful be your silver and gold, and you will find happiness by worshipping him. God will answer your prayers, and you will keep your promise you made to him. He will do whatever you ask, and life will be bright. When others are disgraced, God will clear their names in answer to your prayers. Even those who are guilty will be forgiven, because you obey God." It's the end of chapter 22, and Eliphaz just really carries on saying, look, bad things happen to bad people, you must have sinned. And that really, really is not going to help Job in this situation, because really he is saying, God has been unjust to me and I want to talk to God to understand why. And all that Eliphaz is saying is, God is God and God can't get it wrong, so you must have sinned. Because God is just, and it's not a good position to be in. Sometimes we have to recognise that we don't understand what it is that God has allowed to happen, and sometimes it doesn't seem right that God allows things to happen that clearly shouldn't happen in our way of thinking. But the real thing we need to understand is it's not because of something that we've done, and that is the first place to start, really. And certainly when we're telling somebody else, if they are in that situation, you don't need to be saying to them, you've done something wrong and that's why you're in this situation. That is not the place to start. But Eliphaz has started there, and tomorrow we're going to find out what Job has to say in response. And let's see, chapter 23 is tomorrow. Not tomorrow, don't join me tomorrow because it's Mothering Sunday. Join me on Monday. So tomorrow off, but join me on Monday when we'll join together for chapter 23 and find out what Job has to say to Eliphaz. Have a great Mothering Sunday tomorrow, and I'll see you on Monday. All the very best. Have a good Saturday today. Bye-bye.